Run MSight. The program name and version information are displayed at the top left. Click on the letters to check camera information and library version. The top side contains settings, items related to the camera. In imaging, Grab acquires images continuously. Snap acquires images only once. Continuous grab continuously grabs as the number set on the right. In multi-image, raw images represent raw data captured by the sensor. Band images are expressed in the form of images for each wavelength band. Indicates an image processed as the height set on the right side. Band 1 displays the band image in the wavelength of 1200 nanometer. Band 2 displays a band image in the wavelength of 1300 nanometer. Band 3 displays a band image in the wavelength of 1450 nanometer. Band 4 displays a band image in the wavelength of 1060 nanometer. In image format, width means the horizontal width. Height is the height setting of the band image, and the maximum height can be set to 5,000. Set the numbers of frames to keep during grab in memory. It can be set from 3 to 20. Pixel format allows you to select information from one pixel. Mono 8, 10, 12 is supportive. Specify the one band height in multi-band height. You can set from 1 to 32 lines. Change the alignment direction of the image in Z-axis. CW means clockwise. CCW means counterclockwise. In acquisition, exposure time allows you to set the camera exposure time. Acquisition rate needs to be set in FPS, which is the number of the raw images output per second. In digital and analog, gain is the digital gain value of the output image. Offset allows you to set the offset value of the output image. In multiband, band gain allows you to set the gain value for each band. The maximum value is 31. Band pitch performs positional distortion correction on the output image for each wavelength. In case choose Shift W. For band 3, it can be set from 0 to 255. In case band 1 to 4, it can be set to from minus 255 to 255. In case setting CCW for band 2, it can be set from 0 to 255. For band 134, it can be set to from minus 255 to 255. In the center, the captured image is displayed. Depending on the mouse position, the brightness value on mouse cursor position is displayed in the status bar at the bottom. You can change the position of the image by left-clicking and dragging the mouse. You can zoom in and out of the image by operating the mouse wheel. When enlarged beyond a certain percentage, you can check the coordinates and gray level of each pixel. The Processing tab on the right has 5 panels. I will explain 5 in this. The Layer panel displays thumbnails and wavelength information of the selected RGB image. After selecting the desired band for each color, you can click the eye icon to register the wavelength information corresponding to RGB. In the image processing panel, convert 3 random wavelengths to RGB based on the RGB properties in the layer panel. Median filter reduces the noise level of an image. Click the image correction icon to run IR camera corrector. You can do flat field calibration and defect pixel correction here. Change axis automatically switches the round-trip image connection method during grab. In the image arithmetic, clicking the icon executes the operation selected in mode on the image. Select an operation in mode. Currently, only NDVI is supported. NDVI stands for Normalized Differences Vegetation Index and measures the differences between NIR and red light to quantify vegetation, mainly used in plants and agriculture. The calculation formula is same as subtitle. Band A is selected from band 1 to 4. Band B is selected from bands 1 to 4. Range specifies a range of numbers. Pseudo color specifies the presence-absence of possible color display, only supported in pixel format mono 8. In the trigger control panel, you can set trigger-related settings for each condition. You can use the desired conditions by selecting the source and active conditions. For example, when using any edge of line 1 as the acquisition start, select line 1 in source, any edge in activation, and then click the icon. Timed in exposure mode operates on a fixed exposure control. Trigger width exposes for as long as the trigger signal is valid. Line pulse selects the trigger signal to display the pulse width. High means displays the high period of the trigger signal. Low means displays the low period of trigger signal. You can make encoder-related settings in the encoder control panel. In source A, set the source of phase A used by the encoder. In source B, set the source of phase B used by the encoder. In mode, set the trigger pulse output method. For phase, starts counting when the signal of phase A and phase B turn low. High resolution sets the A phase and B phase signals to a multiple of 4. Divider divides the counter value. You can change the values to increase or decrease the image. Frequency displays the encoder frequency. You can save or load images in the image data panel. The Save button saves the currently displayed image. When using multi-viewer, images of each band are saved. When using a single viewer, the image being displayed is saved. Save All saves the entire captured images in bitmap format. The file name is saved in the format of the file name _ wavelength information.bmp. Save All cannot be used when selecting raw image mode. Clicking the icon in continuous save activates continuous save mode. When you click the select button, a dialog box will appear to specify the path to save the sequential images. If there is no path specified, an image will be saved in the previously set path or C drive when saving continuously. The bottom right side is a histogram. Histogram information for the selected band appears. The bottom left side displays coordinates and luminance value. Displays frame count and frame rate. Displays the temperature of camera sensor. Displays the status of the application. Information about ready, image acquisition start, image acquisition stop, or overflow detection is displayed.